Welcome to Barbados, the island that Columbus says he never noticed because the island was too flat.
Barbados has grown quickly since then. December 23rd in 1511, the first mention of Barbados in an official document was issued by King Ferdinand of Spain, authorizing its capture of the American Indians on the island and removing them to Hispaniola, now known as Haiti and Dominican Republic, for slave trade. In 1625, John Powell claims the deserted Barbados from King James I of England. The early era slave trade in Barbados left its mark in the 17th century Nichols House, built with the architectural Dutch influence. You arrive to Swan Street, probably the busiest street with a myriad of shops and stalls that sell everything from fruit to goods, named after John Swan, a surveyor and sea captain who brought the first settlers to the island. What you see next is a Parliament building with its neo-Gothic facades. In fact, Barbados has the third oldest parliamentary body in the Commonwealth after Bermuda and Britain. Founded in 1639, these guys would actually meet, the legislators would meet in homes and public places and even taverns, until in 1856, John Glasgow Grant passed a bill through the Assembly that would build this public building. Finished in 1871, one of the prettiest buildings in all of Barbados. The main entrance to Bridgetown comes in through Chamberlain Bridge. Originally a swing bridge, visitors and locals would stop and watch it swing back and allow the boats to pass through. The bridges lead to the heart of Bridgetown, which for nearly 200 years was called Trafalgar Square, where Lord Nelson's statue stands. Back in June 4th of 1805, he and his flagship HMS Victory, accompanied by other ships, made a visit to Barbados before his tragic death at the Battle of Trafalgar. By 1625, Captain John Powell had brought the first settlers to Barbados. In February of 27, Captain John Powell came again with 80 more British settlers, and they arrived in the town of Holetown on the western shore. In 1628, Bridgetown was founded by Charles Wolverton, who came with more settlers. And between 1630 and 1644, over 30,000 white settlers arrived, including convicted felons, to work the land. One of the places they first landed was at the tip of the pierhead is Fort Willoughby, owned and built by William Withington, paid exactly 80,000 pounds of sugar to build it. Not generally known as a fort, but it was occupied in the area known as a little island. Since then, it's been built up and then used for a Coast Guard house, now soon to become a Naval Heritage Museum. As we take you to the interior of the island, we'll go up to Mount Hellaby, the highest point on the island at 1,100 feet. This area is known as the Scotland District. In 1807, Britain abolished slavery. In 1816, a slave by the name of Busa in Barbados found out about it and led a rebellion of 5,000 slaves to their bloody death. You know, it wasn't until August 1st, 1838, that slaves were officially free in Barbados.
Let me say, crush upon your shoulder, let me reach, let me be each part along the yellow sea.
Here she goes, ladies and gentlemen. Come put your hands together, come. Let's get it going.